those who would like to practice being more in the moment. This book may help you focus, slow down, and de-stress. These are our goals. This book should help calm your mind, enlighten your spirit, and for that we can thank Didi Rowan. I just love the colors of this book, how it goes from a yellowy green to a green to sort of a blue at the bottom. If you can see that, very pretty. Certainly helpful to know where you're going, but remember, the only thing that is ultimately real about your journey is the step that you are taking right at this moment. That's all there ever is. At first, mindfulness can seem like an intangible concept. However, practicing mindfulness is quite simply the act of concentrating on your breathing, being aware of your breath, and being aware of what is going on around you in the present moment. The more you do it, the more the simplicity of it becomes clear, and the benefits manifold. It lightens the mind and the spirit. This is a quote from Professor Mark Williams. Mindfulness is a very simple form of meditation that was little known in the West until recently. A typical meditation consists of focusing your full attention on your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Focusing on each breath in this way allows you to observe your thoughts as they arise in your mind and, little by little, to let go of struggling with them. End quote. Okay, so how do we focus on our thoughts? Do you tend to get so focused on the goal that you want to achieve that you lose touch with what you are doing right now to get there? Do you then rush through activities without being really attentive to the point that you never quite reach the goal? Practicing mindfulness, creating a mental environment that is harmonious and peaceful, is conducive to clarity of thought. Read that over to yourself in your head. Practicing mindfulness, creating a mental environment that is harmonious and peaceful, is conducive to clarity of thought. The essence of the discipline is in the word mindfulness, being mindful, being aware with real attention. Strengthen this muscle again and again by using breathing as a constant access whenever you want or need it. It's easy to read about the importance of being mindful and then forget about it and not actually apply it. Mindfulness and all of its benefits will not become apparent until you've really engaged with it. And like everything, it gets better with practice. It gets better with practice. It gets better with practice. Even the first time you do this simple breathing technique, really take time out. And we're only talking about a few minutes initially. another step, and then another, until you are being mindful in other activities. Opening this book at any page will hopefully give you a recipe to remind you of the importance of staying, or more likely returning to, the here and now. Each time you engage with mindfulness, notice and link it to an increasing number of daily activities, you reinforce the whole concept. As you develop this practice, it will come to you naturally and you will reap all the benefits. Your spark will return. You will find new enjoyment in simple activities. You will not yearn or crave for something in the future or mourn the undone past, and you will be more relaxed and yet mentally more alert and enthusiastic. Your relationships and communications with people will change. In short, this is a pivotal moment right now as you're reading these words to improving and brightening your whole life and outlook. This is a quote from Steve Jobs. If you try to calm the mind, it only makes it worse. But over time it does calm. And when it does, there's room to hear more subtle things. That's when your intuition starts to bloom and you start to see things more clearly and be in the present more. Your mind just slows down and you see a tremendous expanse in the moment. You see so much more than you could see before. It's a discipline. You have to practice it. End quote. Thank you for joining me today in this short